So we'll hold this.
I'm being forced to be part of this charade.
We really feel that it's an essential part of the journey.
We're almost done with the nursery.
Look how cute these clothes are.
I'm going to show you how to create these shelves repurposing some wood. So actually I'm going to repurpose some of the old skirting boards. This is going to be the epic how to knot these.
I'm going to apologise first off for the stuff you're going to be seeing in the next few minutes. I'm not involved, I'm not part of it.
He's absolutely mortified.
I'm already getting red just thinking what the hell they're going to do.
So we'll hold this.
I'm being forced to be part of this charade.
Chris came up with this idea of having this like gender reveal thing, yeah, but he got way too carried away with it.
We really feel that it's an essential part of the journey. So
Is it going to be team blue or team pink?
I'm going for blue. What are you saying?
Pink.
You already know!
I want to introduce you, you probably already know them, Chris and Julia. So they pointed us to do a baby reveal. Now, we already know the gender, but they pretend that we don't know because they want us to pop the balloons. So Dean is absolutely mortified about these things. So of course they had to kind of go all in. I originally said, come on, let's do it. And I bought from Amazon these little sort of like guns that just like, you know, explodes confetti, right? And it cost me like £4. He then was like so inspired. It's like, oh, no, let's do balloons. Let's do cake.
3, 2, 1, 6.
This one's
You crazy people!
As well as doing what you've probably just seen, he's also got a cake as well. And here he comes with a cake.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, seriously?
What's he gonna do?
What is it? Oh! Oh my god, what is inside there? Thank you.
I think it's just to reassure us of the sex of the baby. You know, just you're gonna do it 50 times.
This is how many times they did a gender reveal.
Chris always knows how to make an event memorable. Now, it's back to finishing the nursery.
We needed to finish the closet.
So Borja's got the plywood reveals on the sides and I'm going to fit the skirting board. So I've fitted this length, although I don't actually have my little cutter to cut the angle for this one. I tend to do a straight cut and then I do a squiggly wiggly connection there rather than a 45 because I've learned in these houses nothing's square. And then up the top we'll put corners.
Bespoke the off-the-shelf storage. We sourced from the hardware company we use all the time, S02, the brass rails, solid brass. They're so chunky, not the sort of stuff that, you know, you hang a rail and it bends. It's solid.
With the solid rail, we used in the past this beautiful one, but then we realized that actually it wasn't solid brass.
It was made to look Yeah, like brass, if you know us by now, you know that we like to pick the original material.
This is definitely my exciting part where I get to dress all the closet and look how cute these clothes are. We have bought none of these because they've all been hand-me-downs from our nephew because he's just a little bit older. So, and they're so cute, aren't they?
We've designed it in a way that would fit adult clothing because we don't want to be redoing things. But then we've added extra rails so we can add the baby clothes. And I think it looks so cute. I think it just looks like a shop.
Okay, let me show you the closet even though we haven't finished the bedroom.
Oh. It looks like a shop.
That's exactly what I want it to look like.
When you have wardrobes, that's what you want. You want to feel like when you get dressed in the morning or when you're dressing the baby, you're picking it from a shop every time. Now, my mum was like, you're not going to hang these things up every time. It's going to be such a nightmare. And I'm like, Mum, you do not know me. I will waste loads of time of my life just so it looks pretty.
We like hanging everything just because you can see what you have.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times,
more,
that we have, we have rediscovered clothes after 5 years because it was like on a pile of stuff.
And you only ever use the top 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
We're missing coat hangers. We need a lot
But I think
more.
that those you're not supposed to hang. You're supposed to kind of have them in a bundle.
Just because it's so much easier and you use them all the time.
So cute thing.
I've realised that we don't have any green,
That's true.
which is a bit sad.
I need to get my mum on the case.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I need to hang another clothes pole there. They're long enough. Look down the bottom. For them, they wouldn't fit on the short ones. So we'll put the longer ones there.
So cute. Oh my god. I am getting actually really excited now.
And then look inside the drawers.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get emotional.
I mean, that was a cute drawer to start with, to be fair. The rest is like a shit show. Yeah, I'm gonna sort that one out.
The shop stands.
No, because I'm waiting for coat hangers there. And that we need to decide if we're going to keep formula up here or we're going to put it in the kitchen. We've just got so much space, which is amazing. Nappies down the bottom. And then the other drawer.
Oh my goodness, that's
I know,
so...
lots of bottles. And then that's bathing stuff. And then that is where we're going to charge the little shoe that monitors the...
Oh, yes.
Because I can plug it in, but I just need to change I get a new adapter for it. That's just extra bits.
Yeah.
And then that's the carry thing.
I love how it's hangs.
I haven't even used the top shelf either. So yeah.
That's really cute, thing.
So we've got the bedroom and the closet ready, carpet's down, bathroom is nowhere near finished, but it's got all the first fix, so all the messy stuff is out the way. We just got to fit the bits in when we get to that
It'll
point.
be fun when we have money as well.
Yeah.
We have bought a very large mirror. I mean, I haven't even seen it. Dean told me what he's bought. Oh yeah, that looks nice. So this is going to be a secret door for now over here. So we're in a bathroom in our house. There is a bedroom going that way, and there's going to be another bedroom going that way.
Plan is, it's going to go this high. We're going to put a little detail at the bottom.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's heavy.
Is it like that, the mirror? Is it why is it like, is it steamed? Ah, because of the different temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh my god, that's so 90s.
We already have a lovely feature, which is the fire. Now, fire in a baby's room is not the most practical. We probably will have to remove the grate because it's not the safest.
Yeah.
So we might have to find something else to go in there. I don't know. But for now, it's okay, it doesn't move.
Exactly, the baby's not going to be moving
Yeah,
for quite a
we've
long
got
time.
at least a year.
Yes,
So
yeah.
A round mirror like this. Now it's suddenly kind of like in fashion, but We wanted a massive mirror like this for years and years ago, and it was a nightmare to find. It cost us an absolute fortune, and these ones now you can find in IKEA. It is crazy, and it's much lighter than the one that we have in Spain as well. I love the reflection. Look, you can just see the back wall with the beams. It's just amazing. Yes, no, it looks really good. I love it. Today is all about making new shelving for what's going to be the nursery. I'm going to show you how to create these shelves repurposing some wood. So actually I'm going to repurpose some of the old skirting board. There was oak, it was in this property at our house. It was very modern, but it was a good wood, so we kept it on the site because we thought we can always use it. And today's the day where I'm going to be making these shelves.
I always knew that I wanted to put shelving in there. I suggested to Borja that we could use the old skirting board that we had in the Dow house, which was just a solid oak, boring square skirting board.
Which is not being the easiest. We wanted originally to kind of leave it with like the bare oak and stain it.
Yeah.
So that meant that we had to kind of like take all of the old glue, which is so hard. I don't even know what actually they used. But we had plan B. We came up with something different that we could do, still use it, reusing it, so we didn't spend the money.
So in this cute little nook, we want to have these cute shelves. We're going to have books exposed because, you know, we have to think about designing things at this low level. So grabbing and stuff. For us, it's very important to kind of like have books and then try to encourage them to read, because that's how we grew up, reading a lot of like storybooks. So we're gonna do shelving as low as here, and then we will put them along. First thing is just like, is the easiest measure. So you just wanna measure, you know, where you're gonna have the shelves. Obviously measure wherever you're gonna have few of them, just to make sure that the walls are square. Because if you have an old property, the chances are they're not gonna be the same measurement. But yeah, as I'm going to be cutting them roughly for now, I'm gonna do them all the same. Oh, you see, this one is way out. All the same, so I can prep the wood and then I will have it all ready. Okay, well, I got my measurements, so now I'm gonna go down, show you the scraps of wood that I'm going to be reusing. I'll cut them, I'll clean them, I will do all of that. I will take you along with me. So this is one of the pieces, and you can see these nails, these glue, all of that I'm gonna take off. The silicone here, but this is a piece of oak. It's hardwood, which is great. So I'm just gonna cut it, and then I will start cleaning them all. I love reusing stuff. Once it's properly nicely sanded, then we will put like a nice stain to make it look more aged. Here we go. I've been here for about an hour to be working on the one. This is going to be the epic how to not do this. Oh my god. This is like, honestly, I feel like I don't want to do it anymore.
How to save money by spending
A week of your life trying to kind of like reuse this repurposed wood.
It's just, this is so hard. The glue is literally, I've got a wood chisel and I'm trying to hammer it to remove these. These nails, because this is hardwood, is just not coming off. And I'm trying to hammering them down to try to see if I can get them from the other side. It's not happening. I've got all of the shelves cut to size. That's as much as I can repurpose them. Oh my gosh. Maybe wood fire will be a nice way to repurpose them. So, yeah, I'm going to wait for Dean. And I'm hoping he comes with the miracle idea of how to do it. because I don't want to spend more time doing this.
Well, this seems to be working.
Yes.
I think what we'll have to do, because they won't come out, is just
That was
Yeah.
my issue.
be as yeah.
It's very hard because look, this is like as close as it gets, and then you can still. So that's what I'm saying. If you
Oh,
find
I'll
it-
bring that little tool. I think we might have it in the specialist box. Ignore my hands, I know they're filthy. This tool here, what you're supposed to do is... Sorry, I've got a tickly cough. You push down and it clicks, and it should push the nail or screw, nail, into the wood. So we'll have a go with this one.
It does.
Magical! Obviously don't do too much because it'll come out the other side. Yeah?
Just come out to the other side.
Oh, well, you can claw hammer it out then.
There's gonna be so much work for one shelf.
Are we going to paint it? Because if we are, just angle grab the crap out of them and then we'll just fill.
Do you want to paint them?
I don't know. I really thought it through. Or we stain them. I don't know.
I
Whatever.
thought about staining them.
Okay, let's do
But
that.
is it gonna be too much work?
Hang on, because can we stop recording here? Because it's stressing me out, the mess behind you.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
I'm going to hide it.
I'm going to remove all of the glue, and you can just cut for me with the.
I have my own list of jobs, mate. But I can do if you want to.
Yes, please. I do want to. Thank you. Bye.
So what am I doing?
I just want you to kind of, with all of the ones, just cut this short.
Oh, okay, so you can use that little
Yeah.
tool. Okay.
So I'm going to be priming the oak shelving that, originally we wanted to leave it nice, bare oak. Unfortunately, we couldn't sort of be able to remove everything without damaging them a little bit. So we decided, okay, let's paint them, but still going to use them for a couple of reasons. First, because it's oak, so it's very good, solid. And second, because we already have it, so that we can save the money instead of buying another one. So I'm just going to prime, and then I will have to do a bit of prep work, some filling and blah, blah, blah. I think it's still going to look nice.
We'll just cut up these into triangles, and then I suggested that we just take a little bit off the corners just to soften it a little bit. I mean, it's a pretty basic bracket, but it was free for us, so we're winning, right? So I'm just going to sand them down, and I'm using this just to kind of soften the edges.
Oh, you're going all artsy now.
An art thing. And then what we'll do is just fix these to the wall, and because we're using oak is such a hard word that we don't have to worry about any supports between. It's only spanning 1.2 meters, so it won't bend unless someone sits on it. But I think it look cute.
And we're also prepping the shelves on the side. I thought we were gonna do 7, we end up with 5 because things change my plan.
which is a winner because it's easier to do, no?
Sure.
So we're gonna paint them all up, but we're gonna really make it look pretty by adding this little brass detail. We haven't got them yet, but we'll show you when we get them.
We are putting up the kids' shelves, which is very exciting.
Yay!
So it's been taking a while to cut them, get them to kind of do work, and now we've cut those. Dean is going to put those. He's going to put them in either side, and I've got the laser to make sure they level.
I'm just drilling a bigger hole so I can sink the screw in so Borja can fill over the top and paint.
Okay, cool.
In a nutshell.
We have got the difficult part done, which is the left one, and now we are working on the right. No. Oh man.
So we had all these little elements that we wanted to add. What we felt was important was to have some nice quality books that we could read to them at night. And that is what we would dress the shelves with a few other key little things just to decorate it up.
But we were designing it thinking about a tiny human being with the height. We are thinking that we really want that kid to kind of get books and read, and and we're just trying to kind of make it in a way that we can interact in a nice environment. I've been buying some Spanish books because that's quite important as well. I'm really kind of determined to only speak with this kid in Spanish to kind of try to raise it bilingual.
Borja's still cutting for the shelves, and I can't help myself and just test out what we could put on there. These are some of my books from when I was little. Yeah, we need to get I don't know, we need to get something. I've got it in my head what it should look like. I just need to find them things. Borja wants to put the last piece in the puzzle. Yay!
You know, as I think by now, you know that we're going to kind of like encourage that kid to kind of like the imagination and so on in a very different ways, but we didn't want like a room that was going to be like hectic as soon as is in the room, and like it's like you can be hectic in the garden, you know, plant flowers with me and be running around and you know all of that. But when it's room is sleeping time, I need to sleep. I know everyone is like saying like, oh my god, well you've done the wrong thing then, but we are going to try so hard. We need sleep to be able to be, you know, people. You know, to be able to actually do stuff and be, you know, active and get things done. So that's the aim of that. We didn't want to have decoration of very, very baby things because they grow so fast, and we didn't want to have to redecorate in 6 months' time.
Also, like I was reading about how like children can be overstimulated nowadays with all the things that are going on and whatnot, and TV and screen time and all that stuff. And I was just thinking that, you know, we don't need a huge amount of stuff. Like, you know, 20, 30 years ago. I mean, when I was young, I didn't have a huge amount of things. And, you know, what was the most enjoyable thing I like playing with? It's probably boxes, you know, jumping into a cardboard box and pretending it was like a house.
I'm on a very early flight to Spain. I need to sort out some paperwork for when baby arrives. It's 4:30 in the morning. My flight is literally in 45 minutes because that's how Lee and I always push it to the airport. Within 2 days, it's gonna be fun. With my mum.
This is Malaga. It's one of the most beautiful cities you will ever see. They call it the city of paradise for a reason. The weather is always amazing. Shopping is great, the food is great, the people is great. So come over here, visit and enjoy it. So we're in Malaga, and of course I'm drinking my zero beer. And this is something called Tinto de Verano. It's a summer wine, and it's basically lemonade and wine. And look at this, let me show you. This is where we are having lunch. This is a place that we always come in Malaga. And it's like a salad. You can make your own salad. You just order what you want, and it's just like you just cannot have a nicer location. Look at the sound. I just come here and I just relax automatically. So we are currently in the mission of finding books for baby in Spanish, because we're in England, everything is English. I want to make sure that I only speak to him in Spanish. Abuelita is going to be only speaking in Spanish. So I want to make sure that we have got cute books. Now, the ones that I like, they're very visual, but my mom says they're not baby friendly. But look, this is like super cute.
And this way?
Yeah, so she wants more educational, like this is a chair, this is this, this is that. So I need to find a balance between pretty and educational. Yeah.
Queso, pollo.
Then he's gonna learn some as well. Okay, so here we are, lots of books. They're actually quite expensive. So I think I'm gonna put a limit of 5.
So Borja's in Spain, and I have actually bought some things. I've got it from Baby Maury, obsessed with their things. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've got some books for the shelf. We want them to be immersed in different countries and their traditions, because, you know, in English and Spanish. So we've got Welcome to Our World. I've got this one. I'll have to look at it later. Kindness makes us strong. I mean, you've got to teach them good values, good values. Everybody's welcome. I mean, how cute's that? Oh, I can't wait to read them myself. Borja is in Spain at the moment, so I'm going to send him this recording so you can see how cute they are. He's looking for Spanish books, so we can get Spanish and English books, a mix, you know? This is really cute. So this is all the recordings of like their weight, their height, all this sort of stuff. So it's a record of them from 0 to 1 year old. So as long as we remember to do it, it's all good. Then we've got little bits of decoration to put on the shelves, like this little alphabet pieces. Some baby clothes, obviously. And then, had to get one of these. A little train, a block of trains. And oh my God, have I ordered two? I think I've ordered two. I think I've ordered two by mistake. Oh my God, I think I've ordered two by mistake. Oh, I did. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh well, you can't have enough trains, can you? So yeah, so I've got some stuff that'll help decorate the shelving for the bedroom, because that's what's really gonna add what you feel is a kid's bedroom as opposed to just any other bedroom. The space is very neutral and it could easily be converted into an adult bedroom or a teenage bedroom, because we don't want to have to repeat things that we've done. We can just dress it with certain types of decoration that reads like a baby room or a toddler room or a kid's room, you know? I'm sorry, but how freaking adorable is that? I'm actually kind of glad that they've delivered two, because I think I want one for myself. And then all about learning how to stack and put things together. Love it. Love it. So these books are from when I was a kid. These are my books. The Winnie the Pooh, this one was my favourite. It was well used, and these are some of my old toys. That was when I was a baby, that little rattle. And then other bits are just things we've bought, but I like it's got a little bit of a story of the old stuff that I had. Designing shelving and whatever goes on it takes time, you know, you need to like sit back, think, okay, does that work visually? And then just take things off that you don't think work and add something different. So yeah, once I've got extra pieces, I can see how it works. But there's going to be an extra detail to this shelf still. These lovely gold bars that are going to go across the front. So this is where I am right now with dressing the room. I've already sent a picture to Borja and he's like, not sure. But I don't know, I think it's cute. I've got another option with plain curtain, and I've also, that's the curtain for the other side. I just don't have any hooks at the minute, so I'm just still playing around with it. Obviously I haven't finished off the shelves either. Borja's got to bring his books from Spain. But I don't know, I think it's getting there. As an image, this is quite cute. But it's really quite, it's like a relaxing space. And then the cot will go in this section here. But yeah, the boss has got to come back and decide. And then without a doubt, it will probably change.
Take two. What's it going to be? A boy or a girl?
Do it! It's a boy! Oh, it looks so cool now. Dean, walk through it. The structuring is happening in the nursery.
The one thing we messed up on in that room is the camera, but we didn't consider that it needed a wire.
I think I should cry for every hole that you make in the wall.
We've made a mobile with the birds that we sourced from Costa Rica.
They look the cutest. Seeing a cord is like, you know.
This is happening now.
Yes.
Can we recycle the confetti? Dean, can you bring the rubbish bin, please?
No, he didn't want to be part of this. He wanted to be part of it, but he knew that we would make it happen, so then he doesn't have to tidy up.
Hell yeah, that's my plan all along.